Today we're going to discuss one of the most debated topics throughout all of history. Does God exist? Now, this is a fundamental question of human existence. The smartest minds in human history have argued, pondered, and disagreed over the answer. The answer to this question could change your life, your society, and the whole trajectory of human history. Let's get started. No one, including myself, is unbiased. Everyone has their beliefs, and most want to spread their beliefs. Knowing that, I'm going to do my best to be as objective and as fair as possible. So, what does philosophy tell us about God? Alright, before we get started, let's clarify some terms. The word God doesn't refer to any specific God. It's a general term for an immensely powerful, immaterial being that caused everything to exist. So when I talk about God, I'm not talking about the Christian God or the Muslim God or any specific God, but just a being who caused everything. We're going to talk about the most popular argument for God's existence and the most popular argument against it. So the first one is called the Kalam cosmological argument. It basically says the universe began to exist, and everything else that begins to exist has a cause. So what's the cause of the universe? Shouldn't it be God? Let's take a closer look. So when things start to exist, when things are caused, we look for what caused them, right? So when the universe started to exist, it also needed a cause. Now what could that cause be? It has to be something outside the universe, it has to be powerful, and it also has to want to create the universe. So a powerful thing that wants to create the universe sounds a lot like God. So this is good evidence that God exists. Just like the Kalam cosmological argument is the most popular argument for God's existence, the problem of evil is the most popular argument against it. The world is full of evil and suffering. Why would a good, powerful, knowledgeable God allow all this evil? Is that evidence for him not existing? Let's look at the argument. This argument starts with an easy premise. Evil exists. I think that premise is pretty easy to see when you look at the world around us. The second premise says that a God who was all-powerful and all-good and all-knowing wouldn't allow evil to exist. So if he's all-powerful, he would be able to stop it. If he's all-good, he would want to stop it. And if he's all-knowing, then he would know about it. Premise C talks about how if God loses one of these attributes, then he isn't what is usually thought of to be God. See, God is the ultimate being, which means that he needs all three of these attributes to really be God. So, either evil exists or God does not exist according to this argument. So people would say that the conclusion is God does not exist.